Hey guys, how you doing? I want to welcome each and every one of you to tonight's presentation. Welcome, guys. In the comments, if you can, just go ahead and just let me know where you are chiming in from. I see everybody's actually chiming in right now, so I'm gonna let Facebook go ahead and do its thing. While that's happening, go ahead and get a pen and get a pad together, guys. We have an awesome presentation for you this afternoon. Awesome presentation for this afternoon, guys. You're going to learn a lot. So get your pen and get the pad. But more importantly, guys, you're going to learn about this company, MWR Financial, and the home-based business opportunity that MWR Financial has, guys. MWR Financial, guys, is looking for individuals out there that want a home-based business. You're right. And just to share their product, their membership actually package, and you're going to find out about that package. You're going to find out the income that's actually made. And I got a guest also that's going to pop on as well, just to give his experience about the company, because many of you have heard about the company. You're seeing us talk about the company and all of that, and you're seeing it all on Facebook. You're seeing it on YouTube. You're seeing it on TikTok. You're seeing it all over, just about what's going on in the industry and what's going on in this company and all of the testimonies that's got there, guys. There is even a testimony page on Facebook, even a testimony page on Facebook that you see literally hundreds of the members talking about all of the testimonies that MWR Financial Products have basically awarded them. Okay, you're going to find out about that. You're going to find out about a lot of different things, guys. I'm just so excited to be able to share this information with you. I want you to stay to the end. Okay, I want you to stay to the end because there's some exciting news that I'm going to give at the end that the company is doing as well, and I'm going to give you some instructions as well as far as what's going on with the company as well. Okay, what I'm going to do first, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring up my PowerPoint. I'm going to bring up my PowerPoint here, guys, and we're going to go ahead and present this company to you. Now, before I do, for those that do not know me, my name is Terrence Hawkins. I am an enrolled agent with Internal Revenue Service, guys, which simply means that I'm able to practice or represent clients before the IRS in all 50 states. I've been in the financial industry pretty much all of my life. Okay, I started doing taxes when I was 15 years of age. I'm 49 years of age now. You know, my dad taught me how to do taxes and stuff. I'll tell you about that lesson he gave me in another time, right? But I can tell you guys, I've seen a lot of things in taxes and education, but I had a heart for helping people to save money on their taxes. I wanted to make sure that individuals saved on their taxes while being compliant at the same time. So I needed them to save on their taxes, but also to make sure that they are compliant at the same time. And that is important in doing so. So I traveled throughout the country with doing seminars and education, and I've been on several radio stations and shows and stuff. Here is a picture of me. I'm basically on ESPN Charlotte. That I'm there with the guys of Coffee and Cash Flow, educating individuals. And my main thing about educating individuals on the number one tax deduction that's out there, which is a home-based business. I wanted to make sure that individuals had a home-based business because there are so many different deductions that you can turn personal deductions potentially into business deductions, and people needed to know about that. So I proved that throughout the country, all of the cities that I'm going to, proving to individuals that, hey, guess what? You can have a home-based business and save you hundreds of dollars every single month. But guess what, guys? I really wasn't the only ones that was talking about that over the years. Do y'all know this guy right here? If y'all know this guy, let's go ahead and actually put his name or where you know him from in the book in the comments there. But this is Robert Kiyosaki, right? And Robert Kiyosaki, guys, basically actually wrote several different books, right? He wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad. There's most ones that people know about. And then he also wrote about a cash flow quadrant in there. But ultimately, guys, he was telling individuals that there are 4 ways to earn income. 4 ways to earn income. You can be an employee, you can be self-employed, you can be a business owner, and you can be an investor. employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor is what you can be to earn income. But there's a difference in the income that you are earning. And he said one of the things that he had to learn from his rich dad was where to earn the income. But before we get started, guys, if you guys can just tell me where you are right now, because we got to start at one place of this quadrant, and then we can go to the other ones. But the whole goal, he said, is to move from this left side of this quadrant, employee or self-employed, to the right side, being a business owner, an investor. Why? Because the left side, he says, that you're trading your time for money. You're trading your time for money. And you got to learn how to use leverage, and you can't do that. But to get from that left side to that right side, it is hard. And that's why 95% of individuals are on the left side. 95% of individuals are either employee or self-employed. But the sad thing about that is only with 95% is on the left side, they only control 5% of the wealth. 95% on the left side, but only controlling 5% of the wealth is out there. Now, then here you have 5% of individuals are on the right side of this quadrant. They're either business owners or investors. 5% are over there, and they control 95% of the wealth. So the goal is to get to the right side of this cash flow quadrant. And guys, we have to start somewhere. Yes, if we start off as an employee, then we have to basically what? Hey, how can I be self-employed? How can I then be a business owner and an investor? I need to go over there. So some of you guys are in one of these quadrants, some of you in two, some of you guys may, start getting in a lot of the different quadrants, trying to get over to that hump. You see, this is where I saw myself at, and this is what kind of actually changed. Because see, I thought that I had made it from going from an employee of McDonald's to owning my own accounting and tax practice as self-employed. Thought I had made it, guys. I mean, come on. I've been in business now for 25 years, right? Yes, that's successful. It's successful, like in most people's eyes. Then I looked at it and said, hey, yes, I've been blessed to be able to work and possibly work tax season, okay, January through April, and then take the rest of the year off if I needed to and wanted to. That is a blessing. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, guys, when I started to look at that and when I started to look at where I was, I simply owned a job. And that's when I started to realize, well, what's the difference between self-employed and business owner? I thought I was a business owner. And they say, well, business owners have leverage. They may have employees and other people making money. I was thinking, wait a minute, I got employees. I got some people and employees and working and doing. I can't do all of this alone. I got employees. So shouldn't I be a business owner? Not necessarily. They say a true business owner is what they look at is individuals that have at least 500 employees or people working to help them to make money. I said, wait a minute, 500 employees? When did my tax office going to have 500 employees, right? In doing so, when is it going to have them under 500 employees? I was like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I got to do something else to be able to do that, And then I started to look at this industry that he had in one of his books in chapter 11, talking about the networking industry and how people can work together to make money in home-based business and things of that nature, guys. And that led me to what? MWR Financial as well. That led me to basically start educating individuals. Guess what? There's a way that you can have a home-based business that can actually grow to be a business owner. That was absolutely huge. That's absolutely big. And guys, that's what this opportunity is right here with MWR Financial. That's why we're so excited about this opportunity. That's why I talk about this opportunity all the time, because I've already seen in a short few period of time that this company has been around for it to help individuals to go from that employee standpoint, that then all of a sudden they're self-employed. Then they have teams of more than 500. And guess what? Some of them are now what? Retired from the employee. This is what they do. You're going to hear about that in a short period of time. When I say short period of time, the company has officially launched only just August of 2017. So my goal is to share this opportunity with a lot of individuals, many individuals that I can, because it's one that can help a lot of individuals to basically go through this cash flow quadrant to do what Robert Kiyosaki actually says. So what I'm getting ready to actually do on tonight, guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about MWR Financial and their mission and their goal and what they're all about. Then I'm going to tell you about the product that it has, okay? The product that it has that's helping thousands of people throughout the country. And then the compensation plan, guys, how much that you can actually make by simply sharing and marketing their Financial Edge membership, the product. The business, again, can be done at home. You share and market their membership packet, and you can get paid. That's the simple form of the business. So while you're watching this, start to think about, who do I know that really need these products and services, and can I just share and market this? And if you can, we're going to give you an opportunity at the very end that's going to probably blow your mind as well, okay? So let's actually go on with MWR Financial, guys. The mission of this company is to provide families with a complete financial makeover. Complete financial makeover, right? By providing them with the same strategies that's used by the wealthy. How many people can actually clearly say that, hey, people need some financial assistance? I mean, do we know people that need financial assistance? How many people can honestly say, hey, well, what's going on right now in our economy and what we're seeing so far, that people are going to continue to need financial assistance? And some of them is going to say, you know what, I need a complete makeover. I don't have anything right now, finances. I need some help. Or some people are going to say, hey, I got a couple of things that's working for me financially, but I need a couple of other things. You know, I might need some other things just to help me financially, right? We know individuals that need that. And we do think that, hey, more people are going to need that. Many financial planners and individuals actually say that, hey, if you saw things that happened in 2008, remember how 2008 happened? You know, and a lot of people lost a lot of things, and financially they lost jobs, they lost houses, some lost families, right? Marriages and all that kind of stuff, because financially they was hurt. Okay. And they thought they just went back so far with different things financially and didn't know how they're going to get over. It happened in 2008. Many individuals said that is what's getting ready to happen now. And one of my mentors actually said, guys, that they actually say, if you have solutions to problems, if you have a company that have solutions to problems, you have an opportunity for a true business. So if you're looking at what's going on in the economy, and if you're saying, hey, you know what, people are going to need some financial assistance, those are problems. And if you have a solution to those problems, you have a business opportunity. But how about to have a solution to the problems that you do not have to get all of the license for? You don't have to get all of the license for everything that's going on. No, you don't have to actually do all of that, because they have the experts that's going to do everything for you. You basically market the financial package that have the solutions in it. Simple as that. There are problems that's already happening now. Okay. Now, here are some of the facts now, not even what's to come. Here are the facts now. 78% of Americans are currently living paycheck to paycheck. And some of you guys are probably thinking, Terrence, you ain't even got to tell me that. I know that. I realized that the last paycheck that I got. And mine wasn't paycheck to paycheck. Mine was paycheck to Monday, right? That's just the real world right now. Why do you think that people really want this stimulus? They want the stimulus and they want more stimulus. Why? Because of paycheck to paycheck. Those are problems that's happening now in our country. People need solutions to that. 70% of Americans are paying too much in taxes. Too much. And I like to tell people they're paying too much during the year in taxes. And then they're waiting on this refund at the end of the year. That should never happen. Why? Why would you overpay in paying your taxes and letting your employer take too much money out of your taxes during the year? When you end up needing that money, the IRS actually came out and saying that the average refund in 2019 was over $2,500. The average was over $2,500. Guys, that's over $200 a month that could be coming to somebody's household. People are waiting on $600 one time, and they could have been getting $200 a month, but they're overpaying. Problems with that in the tax system. That's going to get better or worse. How about 80% of Americans have credit challenges? And they have credit challenges. They can't take advantage of some of the lower interest rates. What does it do for a person to lower the interest rates on things when they can't qualify? Are you hearing me? Does it do them any good? You lower the interest rate, that's great. But how about the people now that they can't qualify any longer? No. They need some help. 80% of Americans then cannot take advantage of lower interest rate because they have credit challenges. Some of them are basically, still fighting things that have happened to them 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, because they don't know how to do certain things for a long time. You missed one 30-day payment 5 years ago, and you're still suffering for that because of credit challenges. Those are problems. How about 90% of Americans are buried in debt, paying all of this interest over and over and over and over again? How are you going to retire and really, be really wealthy and retire when you got a lot of debt? That means you got to go to work and get some things to pay some things off. You got more bills. 90% of Americans are buried in debt right now. One of the main reasons is they don't have the extra cash flow because they live in paycheck to paycheck to pay for their debt. It's just what's happening. Those things, guys, are left with 70% of individuals going to have less than $5,000 saved at age 65. 70% of people have less than $5,000 saved at age 65. I ask you, are those problems? Are those problems? Is paycheck to paycheck a problem? Is paying too much in taxes a problem? Is credit challenges a problem? Debt a problem? How about no savings, especially age 65 when you're trying to retire? Are those problems? They are. They are. MWR Financial Base is saying that this stops today. This stops today. And they have the package to actually help that to be stopped. And that package, guys, is the Financial Edge membership. If you're taking notes, write that membership down. Financial Edge membership. Everything you need in one membership. This is your personal team of financial experts that use proven strategies just to improve your financial position. And they do it in 4 core areas: tax, credit, debt, and retirement. Again, tax, credit, debt, and retirement. You have experts that's in this package. When individuals get a Financial Edge membership, they get to access financial experts. Yes. And I'm so proud to actually be one of the experts that runs the Money Max division about taxes. And you guys know how much I love to help people with taxes. Been doing it for so long and helping people with taxes and get them out of trouble. So what we're getting ready to do is I'm going to break the membership down real quick. I'm just going to go over each one of these services just a little bit how. Just remind you, these experts have already owned their own companies and doing their companies for years. They have already helped thousands of clients already for years. So all this is you get the membership and you have access to them at no additional charge. It's included. Their fees are included in the membership. Taxes, first one. Remember, solution to problems. How many people that you think would like to save on their taxes? Do we know any? But not just do we know any, do we realistically think people in the future would want to save money on their taxes? Do we? Guys, this is one thing that people wanted to save on their taxes years ago, right? They want to save money on their taxes now, and they will want to save taxes in the future. That's a business opportunity, guys. If you have a solution that you market a membership, people get that membership and they have access, unlimited consultations with the enroll agents, unlimited consultations. So they do not make a bad financial decision. You see, that's happens a lot to individuals. They just made bad decisions because they just didn't know. Are y'all with me? Just didn't know. See, the wealthy individuals, they do not move without talking to certain groups that they need to talk to. Oprah Winfrey said this a long time ago. Before she do something, she got to talk to her accountant. No, we wait to January to April to talk to our tax professional about last year's stuff. We can't help you from last year's stuff. Not doing the right tax planning. But if you had a limited consultation, so they can work with you with different tax strategies, not overpaying on your taxes, help you if you have a business to basically turn personal deductions into business deductions. All of you that have had kids in between the age of 7 and 17, and if you had a business, you're supposed to have hired your child years ago. Pay your child. Your child do not have to pay taxes up to certain amounts, okay? Don't have to pay taxes on that money if they're working for their parents. But you get the write-off. Why didn't you know that? You see, guys, we believe that you should have the opportunity to also make millions of dollars and pay nothing in taxes. How many people are with me? How many people with me? See, we get surprised when other individuals are making millions and billions of dollars. Amazon made billions of dollars and pay zero in taxes. And we know other individuals make millions of dollars and pay very little in taxes, less than $1,000 in taxes. But yet we make $50,000 and we have to pay all this in taxes. Something's wrong with that, right? Access to experts. That's all. There's access to experts. Guys, we have testimonies all the time on this product right here. The individuals, just by wanting to know additional things and do a consultation in our office and just be able to save a lot of money and thinking, whoa, I'm glad I called you. I was about to make a big mistake. Then we have other individuals that say, I was overpaying on my taxes on my job. They were taking too much money out, and they're getting $200, $300 back on their paychecks. Per paycheck, some are getting $500 a month back on their paychecks. They're not overpaying, using their money now. That's what we're seeing currently right now with individuals. People that had problems tax-wise are now getting solutions. Yes, even if they got those letters from the IRS, uploading the letters, and then what? They getting assistance. Solution. Do y'all think that there's going to be more people in the future that's going to get more letters from the Internal Revenue Service? I'm going to tell you, yes, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. If you ever got a letter from the Internal Revenue Service or ever knew anybody had a letter from the Internal Revenue Service, don't you think they need some assistance? Solutions to problem. That's what this business is about. This is included in the Financial Edge membership. It's included in the Financial Edge membership. Okay? Helping individuals out. The next thing is included. Credit. Credit solutions is included in the Financial Edge membership. Guys, how many people that you think would like to increase their credit, or that you think after they go through this whole stand here is going to need somebody to help them with their credit? Think about what's going on right now, guys. People are not working. People was unemployed. That means they didn't have the money to pay all of their bills, even though some of their bills were what? That was deferred payment and this and that. They said, if you still don't have a job, how are you going to pay for it when they say, okay, it's time to pay again? It's time to pay again. Now you got a 30-day late, 60-day late. Credit is damaged. Come on. People are going to need help. Guys, this company's been in business for 30 years that have been helping people already. So you're not basically referring somebody to somebody just started. No, referring people to a membership that has a company that's been in business for 30 years. They have already helped over 100,000 individuals already. Helped over 100,000 individuals already. The average credit score increase of those individuals has been 50 to 150 points or more. We see this weekly. If you talk to all of the directors of MWR Financial, we see testimonies by testimonies that coming in that some people credit score increase 25 points, increase 75 points, increase 100 points. They're just coming in left and right. The company's doing all the work. You see, they work on the total credit score, not just the part that's the history, the late payments, the charge-offs, the repossessions, the bankruptcies, the student loans. Yes, they work on that too. But it's the 65% you need to be working on. You see, we don't talk about 700 credit scores. We talk about 800 credit scores. Yeah, we don't talk about 700. Yes, great to have 700. Great, you can do a lot of things. But let's start talking about 800. And then we teach you those things. Why? So that you can pass it on to your kids and they can pass it on to their kids. I wish I would have known how to use credit when I first came here to Charlotte to actually go to school. I wish I would have known how to use credit because that's how I started messing mine up. Most individuals, we messed ours up in college. I was one of those. Yes, I was one of those messing up in college. I was one of those that looked out of the window and yes, your car is gone. Are y'all with me? Can't have the money to pay for the car, so they came and picked it up. Mess up the credit. Yes, I was one of those. Now, think about that for a second. I knew about taxes, but still had credit issues. So that's why I like this company. Because when we say complete financial makeover, you may be good in one thing, but not in another thing. That's what happened. So everybody can use, some type of help with that credit if they don't have the 850, right? So you might need to, understand in installment accounts and revolving accounts or whatever it is that's there. But this comes with the membership. And if you really believe that people would need some credit assistance, if they need it now or they need it in the future, guys, that's a business opportunity. We always want in a business, that's an opportunity. Without you having to learn how to write letters and evaluate a credit report and everything else because the company is going to do it for you. It's an opportunity. How about getting out of debt? Do we think that that's going to be important? Do you think this is important now? How many people have gone to their churches and organizations stuff that have had somebody to come in to teach them about debt and how to get out of debt? We see it a lot of times in our churches, don't we? They have different programs and stuff. They help individuals, and that's good. Oh, no, man, right? We supposed to basically be in that position. Yes, but it's hard and hadn't done it. And here we are. Do we think that people are going to need assistance? Yeah. People are going to need assistance to help them to get out of debt. Well, how about a program that basically takes all of your debt? All you do is key in all of your debt, your credit cards, your mortgages, your car payments, your student loans, everything. Key it into the system. The system is going to formulate it, basically give you a plan. Give you a plan that basically structures you to be out of debt in a half to a third of the time. But here's the key part. You're going to get that plan, which is a monthly statement. You're going to get that every single month. And that statement is going to tell you exactly what to do. It's going to tell you what to pay, and it's going to tell you how much to pay. And you're going to get that every single month until you're out of debt. And it's going to tell you the month and the year that you'll be debt free. Do you think people would need something like that? I think so. I think people need about that. How about, do you think that people that would like to be able to retire, and here's the key, and stay retired? Because many people retire that I've seen, they're retired, and all of a sudden I see them, they have to go back to work because they need an extra $600 and $800. And it's all because they retirement plan structure was wrong. They didn't have anything actually there. They need help. They need assistance. They need somebody to talk to. Guys, your money should be making more money for you. Let your money work for yourself and put it in the right places that basically is protected. You're not losing your money. How about to be able to talk to unlimited consultation with real wealth experts, guys? This company has been in business that's helping people, help thousands of people already. To be able to give them a good retirement plan, guys, here's the key, okay? Here's the key. That helps individuals to retire, guys, with money that is tax-free and no risk of loss. How many people lost money in their 401ks last year? How many people lost money in the IRAs last year? And they talk about it, well, technically it wasn't my money then. Okay, because you got the 100% match, if that's how you want to look at it. But how about to just not be able to lose, period? You see, you have to actually learn about self-banking and land banking. You should be the lender and not the borrower. And you can. With our private reserve account, have your own money, have control over it. How about be able to go into real estate with land banking? How the experts to be able to you to purchase land 20 to 40% below, market value, and do it in the path of growth so that when you sell it, it's making more money on that end as well. All of this is included in membership, guys. Do you think this membership is powerful? Do you think this membership have good services that you really think, you know what? People may not even need that in the future. They need it now, right? But here's the thing. Didn't people need this membership before? Because I can honestly say I needed the whole membership before. Tax, credit, debt, retirement. You needed those things before. People need it now. And people will need it in the future. They will. Again, if you see a service that solutions to problem is a business opportunity potentially for you. And again, people always say, I wish I had a business. I wish I had a business. I need a business. I need a business. When I actually think about, hey, what kind of business? Yes, I would love for you to take your passion and make it to any business that you want. But sometimes just because you can bake cupcakes really well, and you're good and everybody wants to buy them, I'll buy some, especially you do oatmeal cookies. I'm telling you, oatmeal raisin cookies. I'm telling you, I love them. Okay, I absolutely love them. But will you make enough? Will you make enough from doing that to take care of your family? Some people have. I don't want to bust nobody's dream. Some people have. But I'm talking about the masses over here. You need to look at what people need now. See, these are services that not only people just want. People need this. People need this. And if you can refer this membership and get paid, woo, that's a good thing. Now, I get it. It's only, Terrence, if the membership is priced right. Don't give me something the membership is $5,000, $10,000. Yes, they may need it. Yes, the membership is good, but people can't afford it, right? Because there's a lot of things out there. I know people want this thing, but can they afford it? Can the masses afford it? Here's what I like about this, guys. This membership that I went over that individuals are marketing and sharing, okay, on behalf of MWR Financial is only $79.97 a month. That's it. $80. No setup fee. No contract. It includes the spouse. $80. We get people this membership to help them financially. Think about the position that you can be in to share a membership like this, and individuals get help. How many people know individuals that is trying to get a house? You know, individuals trying to get a house, couples trying to get a house, been talking about getting a house, want to get a house, is their dream to get a house, may even be the first one in their family to even get a house. And they can't get approved a house. And you only need two things to get approved for the house. You need credit to be able to actually qualify for the loan. And you need to make sure your tax is right to be able to prove your income to pay for the home. Guys, that's Money Max and Credit Max. We do that all day long. So all the realtors that's even out there, I don't even know what you're even waiting for. You definitely need to partner up with MWR Financial as another business over there so your income don't go up and down. Okay, so that you can refer people and people get help. If you know anyone that need this type of membership, guys, or think that they would need this membership in the future, this is an opportunity for you. It's an opportunity for you. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to write, before I even go into the conversation, before I even go and share with you guys how much you can really make with the opportunity, and it is a business, okay? Because we get paid by sharing this membership with individuals. We are going to show you that. And we also get paid by, overrides, basically, okay? Overrides for the whole organization of basically building a team. That's that leverage we're talking about. Same thing that insurance company do, same thing that real estate actually do, right? You basically have a membership and then you can build out your team. But before I get in there to actually show you, okay, this, I want to bring up actually someone that this has basically helped already. So you can see actually testimony already, just the actual membership part of it, of what it has done from him, because it's the same thing Same thing. Looked at it. I need a business. Don't know what business I need. Don't know this. I'm already working. I'm in one part of this cash flow quadrant over here, and I need something. And this kind of makes sense a little bit. But I'm gonna let him actually tell you his story, guys. Okay, I'm gonna let him tell you his story. I ain't gonna tell you everything I have. I'm gonna like him actually share with. I'm gonna bring him up here actually with me, guys. Guys, please help me to actually welcome, guys, the district director up in here, Fred Harris. Mr. Harris, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing excellent, Mr. Hawkins. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, sir. You done heard the first part of this presentation about the business and stuff. We all know that, MWR is growing like crazy, giving individuals in our country an opportunity to have a home-based business just by sharing or marketing the Financial Edge membership that people need. Let individuals know your story when you decide to say, hey, you know what? When you and your wife, Jatasha, was like, we're going to get the business to do exactly what the company has said, and how has the company helped you to do that, sir?
Yes, sir. Well, first and foremost, sir, thank you, and I appreciate you for giving me a few minutes to speak on your platform tonight, because I know we're empowering the masses, and I just want to tell everybody that's listening, Terrence Hawkins is somebody that you want to listen to because he's a wealth of knowledge, somebody who cares about people. And so when we heard this information a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, August of 2018, my wife and I decided that we needed every single bit and piece of this because we were in that position where we fit in every single one of those quadrants. We needed help with our taxes. We needed help with bringing extra income in because me being in law enforcement at the time, I was working a lot. I was spending time away from my family. I was spending extra time away from my family to supplement income. So we needed the increase in our credit. We needed to get out of debt. So when we found out about the services, I was 100% sold out for the services. And I know because I know we needed it. We were living paycheck to paycheck. And I remember those days when we would go grocery shopping and we couldn't get as much because we didn't have enough money. We couldn't put as much in the gas tank because we didn't have enough money. So when we looked at the decision, looked at the services, I was sold out. But my wife was like, we need this business as well. Because I spent hundreds of hours a month outside of the home. My wife was pretty much a stay-at-home mom, but she had a couple of businesses she was trying to launch at the time. And for 5 years, nothing really hit. So her businesses didn't launch. So I would spend 280 plus hours a month out of our house working to supplement the income. But when my wife saw the vision of the business, I saw the members, the vision of the services, it sort of gelled together, and we decided that we needed to make this something that we can offer. And for the first 90 days, we didn't really have much success, if any at all. But what we did is we stayed consistent because we knew the services put an extra $400+ into my bank account, in form of my paycheck every month, which we needed. It's almost $4,800 a year, which was coming in, even if we didn't share with anybody. But when we found out about the business and how we just started sharing with folks, and then somebody said yes, and we started sharing with other folks, and then more people said yes, then we started to really understand what the business side can do for us. And now, just after 2 years of joining this business, I was able to walk away from my full-time job as a law enforcement detective. And now I'm able to be home full-time. So I'm not spending 200, nearly 300 hours a month away from my family chasing a dollar. Now we can build wealth from home. We can do it with our family, and the services have already provided us a means and mechanism to have not just one, but two private banks, and we own land. And we can only imagine, we can't even fathom how many more people we're going to be able to touch in a short period of time. So this has allowed us to do so much. And for those of you who are looking at this information, take a hard look at this business, because in 2 years or less, that has done for me and my wife, you can make the transition and start to live the life that you choose instead of punching a clock from somebody else or living paycheck to paycheck, or like Mr. Hawkins was living paycheck to Monday. You don't have to continue on that lifestyle and that perpetual lifestyle cycle that you were on before. So take a hard look. And Mr. Hawkins, you know how much we appreciate and love you, sir. So thank you for giving me the opportunity.
I appreciate you. I appreciate it. With what you do, congratulations again with the success, just the financial success itself. But then I should say, now you have a business, and now it's a business that you can now do part-time, that you started, I mean, for full-time now, because you're, not on your full-time actual job and what's going on. So you got rid of that. Now you actually here to help a whole lot of people, and the people that you and your wife, Natasha, are actually bringing on board, we are seeing them with the same opportunity. How does it actually feel to have people that's on your team making significant amount of income as well.
You know what? It feels good. It feels incredibly good because we're not tied to somebody. We're not tied to a job. So we're not tied to somebody else dictating whether or not you earn that. So it feels good because we've seen and we know the personal stories of people who were struggling in terms of their finances or struggling in different aspects of their lives. Now be able to work from home, work with their spouse, work through a health issue, be able to bring a spouse home, travel more. We've seen people be able to do so much in such a small period of time because we know it's just not about us, but it's about helping the next person. And so, what you've been able to do, pulling down and helping my wife, and I do the same thing, and we're able to dive down and help other people do the same. It's phenomenal. And the most important thing about it is we're a blessing to somebody else because we know people who need this. We didn't have to change, and most importantly, we didn't have to change who we were. I'm not a credit expert. I can't be a tax professional like you. I can't do wealth max programs. I don't know how to do any of that. But the best thing about it is I didn't have to do that because the experts did it all. And we sat back and just kept referring, sharing testimonies and stories and just knocking on other people and just saying, hey, you need to take a look at this information. And that's all we're doing. We're just sharing with the masses the blessing that MWR is.
Awesome, awesome. Congratulations again. I look forward to actually talking to you again without this quarantine stuff or what we have. But I'll be actually looking forward to actually seeing how many other people that you are able to help as well. Enjoy your success and keep building that business, man. All right. Appreciate
Amen. Thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to move on, guys. We can go to so many different actual testimonies, but I'm going to actually move on because the company has another presentation at the top of the hour. So let's actually go on guys, because I want to show you a little bit how we get paid really quick, okay? Number one, you need to understand that we get paid daily. We get paid daily. Every single day, the money can hit our accounts, okay? And we get paid actually two different ways, really, by sharing the membership itself and building a team, okay? Now, we get paid 10 different ways. I'm not going over all 10 different ways of actually doing it. We have a total compensation plan that goes in detail of doing that, and you may forget some of those anyway, but I'm gonna give you an overview of the ones that we focus on, that we teach, that we educate individuals on, like Mr. Harris actually did, just to get to where he is right now also as well. Sharing the membership. Let's say you share with your coworker, your sorority sister, your family member, your client, whatever. 50%, guys, 50% up front. So $80 that they pay, $79.97, right? For the membership, you're getting 40 up front, okay? Starting 4 days and then every single day. When you do it, 4 days is in your account and that's available, okay, for you. That's how much we actually get paid for that. Time you do 3 individuals, couple of things happen when you do 3 individuals. When you do 3 individuals, guys, starting your 4th, you're not only going to get $40, but you're going to get $10 a month in residual income. Every single month, $10 a month in residual income. Now, your customers, they also are able to refer individual customers, refer individuals to get their membership free. They don't make money, but they get to refer and make their membership free. Well, you make the money part of it. So we got an incentive to basically have your customers to refer other customers to you, and you make the 50% off of that as well. But the same thing happens to you as well. When you refer those 3 individuals, you get a free membership yourself. So you get the membership yourself absolutely free, the $79.97 membership. Awesome thing, guys, okay? And then there's other customer things and residuals and coding and all that kind of stuff with the customer part of it. And that can just get huge, okay? But then we also, guys, get basically paid up to 25% from our team. Up to 25% also from our team as well. Now, I'm just going to go over briefly of the guarantee part. People hear a lot about the guarantee, the guarantee, the guarantee. The guarantee is actually simple. We get paid a lot of ways, but the guarantee is you make no less than when your team is a certain size. Okay, when your team is a certain size, you can still make money all different ways and you're doing it, but you make no less than a certain thing. So I'm just going to give you just a quick example because we get paid in between $5 a day to $1,000 a day in guaranteed income. Okay, so let's say you find actually 3 individuals and stuff. Your team is about 3 individuals. You personally sponsor them. You got 1 customer. That's $150 a month. Okay, and guaranteed. That means you can make more money, and that can continue going, guys. As long as they come, do anything else, you're still actually doing that. A little smart, covered like a phone bill or something like that. Great, okay, 3 people. Now you don't got your upfront money. Now this is ongoing in the residual, guaranteed every single month. Okay. Now, let's say those three were doing the same thing. Just in this example, 3 against 3. Now your team is 12 individuals. Now, some individuals like myself, I went ahead and just got my 12 myself, not 3 against 3, but there's 12. But when your team gets to 12, now you're at $600 a month, which is $7,200 a year. $600 a month, which is $7,200 a year. Now it starts to get some, just getting into, think about this for a second, guys. The cool thing about this is a team of 12 that's built, and you're getting $600 a month on top of everything you do in residual income ongoing. All the way happen ongoing in the residual. It's huge. I don't know how much you know how huge that is. It's really, really big, okay, in doing that. But the team continues to grow. Everybody just sharing the team and the membership and growing. Then all of a sudden, now you don't even know these individuals, but when your team gets to 3,084 individuals, that's $1,000 a day or $30,000 a month. Now, you may be one to say, it's hard. I might not get to that $1,000 a day or $30,000 a month. Great, because everybody's not going to get there. No. But how about $1,500 a month? With just a team of 100. You only did 3. And then all of them just came on, okay? And all you did was just share this information, just like you somebody shared it with you and you watching it. You put it in your social media page, you put it on your watch party, whatever it is. And they joined because they needed a business too, because they know people are going to need this membership. That's the thing about it. People will need the financial solutions. It's going to happen. They're going to need it. You're just referring them. If somebody come and asks you, hey, I got a letter from the IRS, I got taxes, you're going to refer them to somebody anyway. How about refer them to a membership that they can get help, but you get paid? Yes, we got individuals with $5 a day. We don't have anybody at $1,000 a day, but I got a good feeling before the end of this month we will. But we have $5 a day to $500 a day in guaranteed income already. And the company just started August of 2017, guys. Yeah. That's what's happening right now with MWR Financial in a big way. Now, I'm going to show you 2 bonuses real quick, okay? I don't have to, but I'm going to show you 2 bonuses real quick because this is not just our daily guarantee, but we have some bonuses that's on top of the guarantee, on top of everything else, all things winning. And by you not doing anything different, it's just when your team grows to a certain size. That's it, okay? How about this? Your team grows to 50 individuals and you're there at the levels. How about $500 a month in a bonus? And that goes up to $100,000 a month in bonus as your team just continues to grow. That's all. Your team just continues to grow. How about our car bonus? Either 500, 1,250, or 3,000. And that starts when your team gets to 40. You can put it towards a car, but guess what? You can also put it towards a house. They don't care what you do with the money. They're going to give you the money. Your team just continues to grow. It's going to happen. Because people know other people that need this membership and people want a home-based business. It's going to continue to go. It's going to happen. Guys, let's go. This business, guys, is simple because businesses do cost. There are startup people for the business. We're just like other companies, but we're going to give you all of the materials and training that you need from leaders like me, from the corporation, all of those. You're going to get a whole back office business center that tracks everything that you need. You're going to get several websites. And if y'all ever had a business before, you know how much websites cost. You're going to have several websites, marketing system, capture pages there. I'm giving you the cost that you include your Financial Edge membership yourself because you need a membership, guys. Write this down. $228.97. $228.97 startup for your business. That costs your business, get everything actually that you need. There's $120 a month. And again, that includes the Financial Edge membership of $80 a month, right? So the business separates what, $40 plus that $80, $120 a month. Okay, so now let's take that for a second because then the company's going to say, guess what? We know it's investment. We know you're going through. They're going to give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. They're going to say, basically, we're going to take the risk out of you of starting this business with us. They're going to say, if you follow the plan of action, and if the experts, me included, right, are not able to save or make you more money within your first 30 days, they're going to give you a full refund. Taking the risk away from you guys in doing so. How cool is that? We truly believe that this is the perfect business for you. This is the perfect business. We truly believe. Number one, guys, you're going to get an immediate tax deduction. Remember, that's what I've been teaching all across the country. When you get a business, you have tax deductions that you didn't have before. And in average, national average is $300 to $600 a month in tax deduction savings. Now think about that. There's more savings on your taxes than this business even costs. I hope you got that. Okay. More potential savings on your taxes than the business costs. If you save $200 a month on your taxes and the business is only $120, are you really even paying for the business? I need you to get that. This is a whole plan, guys, I'm working for individuals. Then all you have to do after your tax deductions is you refer other individuals to MWR Financial so they can get that membership. Okay, you're going to share and market that membership, Financial Edge membership. The experts are going to do all the work. You're not having to get license and educations and certificates and continuing ed and all of those kind of things. No, you refer experts and their companies is going to do the work out for them. But you get to enjoy the rewards of the what? The commissions. Of the commissions. Now, the companies that did something crazy this weekend only, is why you're seeing more presentations as everybody's doing, is why I'm really telling people, get a business now. The company decided to do something. Mr. House said, yes, he understands that people got that $600 stimulus and understand that people need more than that as well. But he said, you know what? We want to give them something that they can get into this business. So we're going to have our own stimulus to get the business. He's going to say, we're going to do a $99 virtual stimulus credit. You get a credit now. This weekend ends tomorrow night, Sunday at midnight. Now it's only now it's only $129. So our money's going to be back to $228. So for $129, you can have an MWR financial business. Yes. And our team is going to start on a major training on Monday because we want you to go ahead and start having success with your new business. You do not have to do this alone. So yes, you can do this even if you have a full-time job, because all you're doing is sharing and marketing. We have many individuals a full-time job. You just heard out of Mr. Harris. Okay, he was a detective. You know he had a full-time job. Okay, in doing so. Now look at him now. That's what we're doing, guys. Okay, so here's where you are. Okay. You are basically one of three individuals, okay? You're number three. If you're saying, hey, Mr. Hawkins, thank you, but it's not for me. You're number three. I get it. If you know somebody else that needs some financial services, please share this information with them so they can get to the person that referred this information to you, okay? But you're number two if you're saying, hey, Mr. Hawkins, thank you, but I think right now I just need that membership, okay? I need help. I need a company to help me with my financial a situation that I have so I can have a complete makeover as well, okay? In that, I need to help. You are number two if you just want the membership. But you're number one if you said, Mr. Hawkins, you know what? I'm ready for a business. I'm ready for a business. I would like for you and the team and the company to work with me to help me in this business so that you can have some additional income as well, because you realize that people are going to need this service and you always wanted a business before. You always wanted a business before. So guys, here's what you need to do. Whether you're 1, year 2, year 3, I need you to get back with a person that you may have saw this on their watch party. You may have saw it on YouTube. You may have saw it, whatever that you saw it on. I need you to email them, message them, inbox them, or whatever it is. And just let them know you're 1, you're 2, or you're number 3. They know exactly what you're talking about. Just you're 1, you're 2, or you're number 3, okay? Make sure that you do that. Those that are 1 and 2s, let me be the first one to welcome you to MWR and also welcome you to our team, Team No Limit. And with that being said, okay, as always, this is T-Hawk, and I am out. Have a great day, guys. Goodbye.